finally I could talk about all the best cozy games releasing in 2025, because it feels like it has been an age since I sat down and played a lovely, long, cozy video game. Honestly, like working a 9 to 5 while trying to run my gaming business on the side is absolutely exhausting. I am just completely drained at the end of the day, and I have got no energy to sit down and play a video game. I think the last game I tried to play was Hogwarts Legacy, but I just got bored with all the fetch quests. And if I'm being honest, really the only things I've been playing are mobile games, mainly Snake.io, because I'm just kind of addicted to that again, and I don't know why. It's just really addictive. So it's definitely time for a new game. I know there are many cozy games coming out this year, like so many, but I've really only got my eye on about like 7 to 10 of them, and I'm going to talk about 7 today, and I'll leave the entire list on in my blog post, which you can click the link down in my bio to see the rest of the games. Otherwise, this video is just going to be too long. Anyway, I won't hold back any longer. Here are the 7 cozy games that I am most looking forward to playing in 2025, and I don't think you're going to be surprised by number 1. You've cured lightheadedness in 2 Point Hospital. Taught students how to ace their class in 2 Point Campus. Now it's time to curate your own museum exhibits in 2 Point Museum, and oh my god, I am so ready for this game. There are 5 different museum types to play, and they're introducing kids to the roster of guests you'll need to manage. Honestly, I can't wait to do this. 2 Point Campus is like top tier management game for me, so much so that I'm pretty much on my 3rd playthrough of it. I'm not ashamed to say that. 2 Point Museum releases 4th of March. But if museums are too stuffy for you, then how about you head down to your local tavern for a quick brew? Tavern Keeper is a charming fantasy business sim with the coziest of pubs. Hire new staff, meet adventurers, and be your own boss. And I think really that's the main reason I love management sims so much, because I just like running my own businesses. And actually, I think the devs watched Tangled and decided they were going to make a game based on the Snuggly Duckling pub, because Tavern Keeper honestly just reminds me so much of it. And I think if I get to name my tavern, then that's exactly what I'm going to call it. Tavern Keeper doesn't officially have a release date yet, but I'll keep you posted. Now, this next game I've spoke about so much already on my socials, but Loftia is coming out this year. Build a community in the sky of Loftia. This cozy farming sim is already making waves among cozy gamers, and it's an MMO, so you'll be able to play with your friends and work together to build a sustainable world. You'll spend hours decorating your own island and even upcycle old materials and reclaim items to save them from life in the rubbish tip. I'll just be connecting my island with my husband's because I know he's going to be playing this game as well, and we're going to create our own little neighborhood. Maybe I'll invite some of my mods. I know this will be his new game addiction. I don't know if it's going to be mine. I'll have to see when I start playing it. But we have been searching for a new game to play together, so I am looking forward to this. But we will have to wait a little bit longer because Loftia isn't due to be released until December this year. Fingers crossed it does not get pushed back to 2026. Now, turn back the clocks to 2022, when I was just a new fledgling blogger and trying to learn how to write game reviews. Well, I found this new game called Ages of Cataria on Kickstarter and felt instantly in love, and I wrote a gushing blog post about it, which I don't think I've actually updated, so it's probably really bad. I don't want to go back and look at that. I kind of forgot it existed, to be honest. I'm not really one for following devs' journeys because I don't really know a lot of the mechanics that goes into making a game. I just like playing them. So I just really wanted to know when this game was ready, and now it's slated for a spring release this year. Ages of Cataria is a village story generator, a colony sim where you learn your villagers' stories as they grow up and eventually pass away. You get to pick their origin story. Will you choose humans or elves? Now wait for it. You've heard of good pizza, great pizza, but I can do you one better. The makers over at Tapblaze have only gone and made a spin-off. I'm so excited. In Good Coffee, Great Coffee, you get to run your own coffee shop, prepare delicious drinks, experiment with new flavors, decorate your shop, and manage cafe costs to become the best barista in town. As a past barista, this very much fills a void in my life. There's customizable and collectible coffee shop decorations as well. You can pick up great coffee, good coffee on mobile, coming out next month, and I'm going to be playing it so much on my breaks. Oh, and it's free to play. But if you're wanting a bit more creativity this year and a little bit less, management, because there seem to be a lot of management games on this, so I apologize. How about a sandbox game like Tiny Glade, but for gardens? Campfire Studios launches their next game, Dream Gardens, this year. Dream Garden is a simulation game about building tiny, cute garden dioramas. You can create any kind of garden you want, whether it's a classic Japanese Zen garden or a garden with a pond, fish and lily pads. It's all up to you. Change the landscape, add rivers or lakes, create hills, change the garden to filter sand, grass, pebbles. Honestly, there's so much to do in this game. Dream Gardens is a meditative game that I honestly really need in my life right now because I need to be able to zone out at the end of the day. I'm finding myself just laying awake at night, just scrolling on my phone when I could be playing a nice relaxing game. And last, but by no means least, I have a game on my list which you may not consider cozy, however, it's another management game. Rich Dad Simulator is like Supermarket Simulator, but it takes it one step further. You get to run your own chain of markets, grow from a small shop to the biggest business in town, manage staff, control inventory, set prices, and keep customers happy, because we all know the customers, right? Build new locations and expand your retail empire to become the king of retail, or queen of retail in my case. As you know, I used to work in a supermarket, so any game like this where I can have complete control of my own little shop, I am in heaven. But if you can't wait for these cozy games to be released, then I have a whole list of management games available right now on Nintendo Switch on my blog. Go check it out.